What's going on, guys? DigiDestin here, back again with another pickup video for you. This one's pretty exciting. Found a bunch of great stuff this week just from two sources. One was actually from eBay, so I actually made it happen. I didn't find it out in the wild or anything. I just took a chance on an auction and it worked out for me. The second one is from OfferUp. Thanks to my fiance. She sent me a link to an OfferUp bundle right before I had to go work, and I was able to meet with the seller, within 15 minutes of me messaging him, and I came out with a great bundle, which is in this bag. So first thing I want to show you is the eBay pickup. It's a Famicom game. I've been slowly diving into Famicom games. There's only a few titles that I do want, and this is one of the ones that I've been waiting on, just because it's kind of a pricier one. But like I said, I tried an auction and I ended up getting it for pretty cheap. It is Holy Diver by IREM. So this is not in the best shape. The label's a little bit faded. There's a little bit lifting up in the corner. The card itself, the plastic isn't pristine. There's scratches, scuffs everywhere. Same thing with the back label. It's kind of faded, discolored, that sort of thing. But it plays great. And this game itself is kind of like a Castlevania clone. But the cool thing is the character that you play, you have full control over them. So when you jump, you're not on a set jumping line like you would be in Castlevania, and instead of a whip and stuff, you have projectiles. So it's a lot of fun. This game wasn't released in the US, and actually until recently. There actually is a US port coming out for the NES pretty soon here, but prior to that they didn't have this come out in the US, mostly because of the religious connotations behind the game. So I've been wanting to play this game. I'm really excited to play it. I also have I think it's the Retrobit Gaming that's doing the new release. I also have that copy coming. Don't know exactly when it's coming, but for now, this Famicom copy, the original copy, is going to hold me over. Alright, and the next pickup is that bundle that I mentioned off of OfferUp, and again, thanks to my fiance, we were able to contact the seller within a half hour of him posting it, and thankfully we were close enough that we were able to get there and make the transaction before anybody else kind of tried to backdoor us. So it was a Super Nintendo bundle. Came in this awesome bag, this Albertsons bag, I think. It came with the power cord, the original power cord, power adapter, and then an RF cable. Let's see if this is the original. This is an NES RF cable. So you probably had the AV cables or SNES RF cables somewhere in the past, but I guess you didn't have it. The console itself is not in the greatest shape. It is yellow, as you can see. The camera makes it seem less yellow than it actually is. It is quite dirty. There's chips in the corners, like you'll find on most Super Nintendos. Chips in the corners, all four corners. I actually don't know how that happens. Because I was in a hurry to pick it up before work, I didn't get a chance to test it. We didn't have it hooked up to a TV, so I just took the chance just because of the price. I'm gonna test it soon enough here, but either way, if it doesn't work, the games themselves that it came with is worth the price. So you're probably waiting for what kind of games it came with. Got them right here. Came with a nice little box. They fit perfectly in here. The only bad thing about this deal is it came with two third-party controllers. One's like high frequency. I think these are ones you can buy new from like a game store, and the cord is already chewed up. So that one's probably going to be salvaged or something. Then we have a Pelican Super Nintendo controller. Actually, this one's pretty cool. Pelican, early Pelican accessories are kind of hard to come by. Not to say that they're worth any money, but they're kind of cool to see. But this bundle came with 9 games, pretty good ones to say the least. First one, I guess I'll just go right out of the box here. We have Mario Paint. This one I played a lot of as a kid. Again, all the games are pretty dirty. We have Super Return of the Jedi. And this one is the JVC release. I know that the Star Wars games had multiple releases through multiple different publishers. NBA Jam Classic, the only game, sports game where, I shouldn't say the only, but one of the only sports games where You get super competitive with your friends and you start trash talking like crazy. We have Kirby's Avalanche. This one's a fun one. This is a nice little puzzle game. I have a lot of fond memories playing this. I remember when my my then girlfriend, now fiance, I made it seem like she was out of the picture anymore, but when she was first introduced to retro gaming, I had her play some of this, and she's really good at puzzle games. And this is very similar to like a Puyo Puyo, and she kept beating me. She's really good at puzzle games. So Kirby's Avalanche is a great title, and I have a lot of good memories with it. We have Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run. Everyone knows I'm a fan of, I shouldn't say everyone, but a lot of people know that I'm a fan of the Mariners, and Ken Griffey Jr. is my favorite player of all time, favorite team of all time, as you can see. So this one's a cool one to find. It's less common than the more common Ken Griffey Jr.'s Major League Baseball. We have Star Fox, classic title there, and he only showed the top labels of the games in the picture. So one of the reasons why I took a risk on this bundle was because the Star Fox Super Weekend competition card actually has the same top label. So I was like, fingers crossed, hopefully this is a Super Star Fox Weekend card, but it's just a normal one. It's not a bad thing. We have Super Empire Strikes Back, and this is the THQ release. This one's assembled in Mexico. This one's got a lot of gunk on it. Assembled in Mexico. So this has got to be like a THQ Majesco type of thing. Alright, we got Tetris Attack. Another fun puzzle game. Awesome. And last but not least, we have Super Mario All-Stars. Another classic game. One of the only ways that you could have played the Lost Levels or Super Mario Bros. 2, the real Super Mario Bros. 2, on a US format. And yeah, those were all my pickups for this week. Great Super Nintendo bundle, great deal out of it. I don't necessarily need all the games, so I'm going to be using all that for like trade bait. And I know that somebody, one of my buddies of mine is looking for a Super Nintendo, so some of this stuff is probably going to go towards him. And then Holy Diver. Really excited to have this game, really excited to play it. Rock on, you know, take out some monsters, shoot some projectiles, and go through like a Castlevania style game, because, you know, Castlevania is probably one of my favorite games. And if you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out some of my other videos. I have other pickups, tips and tricks, gameplays, as well as streams. And with that being said, we'll see you guys on the next one.